Nah. We here, nigga. We here right now. Yo, I've been playing with the features on this. They've added some new things as of late. My favorite thing lately. Yeah, we just go ahead and get started, man. In the second man, Where's Buffy podcast. We're here this evening. Got brother Banks in the building, brother Feeve. About to rock out in a little bit. It's like the interlude, yo. It's like Alvin Jones, the unseen DJ, yo.
That sounds like some trippy red beats or something.
That's how all these joints is, yo. They built into the joint.
You got the KC and JoJo pack in there as well that you be using.
Now I don't think they got this joint. This the PM Don joint.
Second PM Don reference this week I've heard. Which is crazy. God bless to him.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. What the fuck they doing, yo?
Prince, what's his name? Did right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died like 20 years ago, something like that.
Yeah. Sound like a bleak intro.
What to say?
Don't do that.
The niggas in real life really acting like they like Memphis Bleak, yo.
It's me. I'm niggas.
I'm niggas. I'm about to say, this nigga doesn't like anything, bro. You ask this nigga who he like, you're gonna be, well, you know this nigga, so you won't be surprised.
What's wrong with Bleak?
That's what I'm saying. He's attached to Jay-Z, yo.
No, I like Jay. Jay's a legend.
And Bleak not.
Beans a legend.
Yeah.
Hove made millions. Beans made millions.
They ain't made millions. Or made millions.
Bleak is watching Blue Ivy.
You tired of Johnny? Just got paid. No got no Johnny Camp.
Nah, I don't. Hey. Yo, we don't have no licensed music. These are free use beats.
Yeah, that sound like that WWF Attitude music from the PlayStation.
Hey yo, you want the Saturday night main event area?
Go ahead. The Brooklyn Brawler type shit.
Yo, I saw the Brooklyn Brawler last weekend.
Where you seen him at?
That was Rock, Vin. That was Rock. Rock had the Nation crew neck on. I mean, so shout out to that nigga. This sound like the goddamn.
Yeah.
That's the wrestling music.
Yo, what is that? We about to lose sponsors.
It's all the built-in beats now. To the app has built-in beats now. They want you to talk over. If you want some you want a sound bed, they niggas would be like, yo, check this out. Yeah, it's not good though. It's not good. But yeah, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Rock. Rock had the Black Wrestling crew neck on tonight. Shout out to Rock.
Hey Rock, if you listening, stop following my joints, my nigga.
Hey, yo, y'all niggas is horny together. Nigga.
All the light skinned females he be following. I'm like, God damn it, Rock, you got to her before me.
Hey yo.
Oh shit.
Music to do blue chew ads too. Hey.
It was better.
When you're feeling low.
Yeah.
Chew the blue.
No, it was good. He won't fight from outside.
Hey yo, is Blue Chew, is niggas really taking Blue Chew, yo?
Yeah.
That shit gonna make your heart stop.
But you get off before your heart stops.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been around too long, man, without incriminating myself, man. I'm just gonna continue with what, how I've been working out for a nigga, because that sounds kind of crazy.
That's a fact.
I told the old niggas, just take macro root. That shit worked better.
Man, go on fucking Instagram in the middle of the night, nigga. That shit worked too.
Outstanding.
That shit is a natural fucking aphrodisiac, because if you on Eastern Standard Time and you go on Instagram in the middle of the night, that mean all the fucking freaks from around the world just getting up, getting it cracking for real. So it'd be like 3, 4 in the morning for you, but for them it'd be like 11, 12. They already butt naked in the shower and all that, already acting up on the timeline. So if you trying to get it cracking and it's freak hours in America, Eastern Standard Time freak hours, be specific. You know what I mean? You better off doing a natural aphrodisiac fucking on Instagram rather than the blue chew because your heart ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Vince said, remember commercials late night for horny goat weed. I never seen commercials for horny goat weed. Always seen it at the counter at the gas station with Shorty with the lime green bikini on.
Yeah.
See? Why you think BET Uncut came on in the middle of the night? You probably thinking like, oh,
nigga,
so
BET Uncut was right after Donald's closed, yo. By the time it took us to get from Laurel to a food spot to Hanover, it was already time for Busy Bone. Ain't nothing like money in a Ziploc bag. Blast for the cash. I mean,
what that thing smell like? You know what I'm saying?
Legendary. What that thing smell like was my jam.
Screenshot. That's my Cash App screenshot. Whatever your little icon is, profile picture on. It's the nigga like this. It's with the chick like this underneath the nigga toes.
Yeah, hold on. This, Vin, you're speaking my language.
The Uncensored Trip, yo. They had, I think niggas made a song especially for Uncut. The name of the group was The Team Uncut, and them niggas was it was called Time for Freaking, and it looked like they shot that junk in Southeast DC. Bongos, Versace, parachute code.
You know how? Oh, that shit was that shit. You know how blessed we were for that shit to come out around the time we was the most freakiest teenage high fucking testosterone ass niggas. Like
I was outside. I was 2021.
Hell no.
Damn.
You know the fuck you were, man. Stop it.
We was good. No, because we was going to dinosaurs.
No.
I'm saying it was on while we was that when I was really watching it at let out. Like if I came home and
when that shit came out, we were definitely in high school together.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But when I was watching it, it was like 2021.
Well, I was scumming earlier then, because that shit used to get a nigga. I used to see that shit come. I used to stay on, see that shit go crazy on the night before, be like, oh, all right, and go to school the next day, be like with the fucking Hawkeye on shit, like, yeah, she shaped like the bitch from Uncut yesterday. Like,
yeah,
young boy though, young scummy,
niggas
with no bodies. Nobody, just out here on recon missions, looking through the scope. Nobodies.
What Shadow Henderson say? Shadow Henderson was blending honeys. Shadow Henderson was blending honeys, nigga. You did somebody might got put in the blender with BET Uncut in the background.
Probably.
No, that.
Okay. Listen. That or them little furry boots, them fake ass Uggs before they was Uggs, and the baby fat jacket.
I about to say the baby fat jacket was a telltale.
And them glasses.
Hell.
Like I know you can see why you got them glasses on.
Listen, it was a time any chick tried to dress like Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, you knew what it was.
Yo.
The minute chicks started trying to look expensive in our age range, I was like, oh yeah, they trying to be grown. I'm trying to be grown right with you.
Whole time.
I think about them now, like, yo, they might be all stars at the clinic, yo.
Yuck.
The 250 bit. 250 bit.
By now they don't learn their fucking lesson, man. All you need is 2 kids and 2 different niggas. You don't learn your lesson.
Nah, he talking about they don't get way he talking. They don't get kids that way.
Oh, that way.
Judo chop. Yeah,
he talk about the goddamn. He talking about the Hoover plant. Just
the 250. Get them up out of here. Right. Goodbye, cruel world.
Yeah, the little listen, the nigga Corey Hope will be on the nigga said,
bye, daddy.
Bye, little nigga. We'll start the show. I guess we start the show off with an abortion joke. Yikes.
Welcome to the Where's Buffy podcast, where we'll
built for comfort and not for speed.
Hashtag shooting the five.
Yeah, it's the Where's Buffy podcast where we're built for comfort and not for speed. You all.
Bucket head, having ass, wig having ass. You just left the plant. Now you want to go look at a puppy, bitch. You already got rid of your puppy.
Outstanding, man. Shout out to Diz, shout out to Math, shout out to Brock.
Shout out to the boys, man. Everybody
Yeah.
except for Math. Don't shout out that nigga.
That part.
I'll text that nigga phone, tell him what I feel about him. You know what I mean? But shout out to Diz, shout out to fucking Bogey Balboa. I ain't never seen a cigarette smoking vegetarian. Shout out to him. Yo.
I said my body's a temple, but I need my nicotine.
He said, I need my nicotine. Fucking
It's like some hipster shit.
Bogey Balboa, my nigga.
Outstanding, man. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka Don Anderson, the podcast, the aka Captain Bro Albano, Brew Diamond Phillips, Sticky the Dragon Steamboat, Pod Champ Pod God's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe. I'm here to podcast, Chew Bubblegum. And I'm fresh out of 10 Nice. And my tag team partner.
Hi, I'm Feeve.
You are.
Thank you guys for having me on the show again. I've been paying my rent every month, so I get to stay in this top right corner of the show and shit. So I appreciate y'all for being here. I go by the name of Fevelio, FVLO, Fry Drexler, Big Year, 3 R's, PIP, Plugged In Poppy. I try everybody's auntie's sweet potatoes and her potato salad once or twice. You know what I mean, depending on the ratio of relish to mustard. But I ain't a bitch or a hoe or a sucker. Just wanted you to know. And to my partner to the southern area region right there.
What's up, everybody? This is Banks, aka the Almighty Beige. I don't know why my voice is deep. You already know what it is. If you don't know what it is, hey man, find me in multiple places, multiple apps. Getting it up out of here. You know what I mean? You feel me, cuz?
Let me explain to you niggas how banks will pop up on niggas and nobody and no like this nigga pop. We was in New York. This nigga just popped up at the bar he was at. Like nobody knows how he got there. Nobody knew when he left. Yo, this nigga might be a magician, yo. Like the nigga might just and then was somewhere.
Everybody got that guy, man. You like a fucking ninja. Just pop up and shit, smoke bomb and leave and shit like a bad guy.
Whole time.
I'll do that shit on Tuesday. I'm about to disappear on a couple of hoes. Don't hit my phone.
Fair enough.
I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby.
Hey yo.
Shoot a heavy D. Pause. Yo, the as we jumped into the pause region, man, that rap name is kind of crazy. Heavy D.
What was his first name?
Darren
or Dwight? Darren.
Dwight. No, it's Dwight. You're right.
Dwight or Darren, yeah, something like that. But I mean, it made sense then. But like right now, like you use fucking Heavy D in any context, niggas gonna pause you. There's no way around it.
So we just got to call him Heavy, but then even Heavy or just calling him D is kind of problematic.
Nah, you call him Hev. Yeah, niggas call him Hev.
Hev. You could even say Hev D and probably get away with unpause. That's like probably Heavy D.
I don't think you're getting away with Hev D, yo. I think.
My man Dwight. My man, who's Dwight? Dancing Dwight, the fat nigga.
Light skin yo with the curly hair. Yeah, yo. I know you talking about. Pete cousin.
Overweight lover. You rather call a nigga an overweight lover before you call him Heavy fucking D.
And he wild out with the D. That nigga said diddly D, nigga. Diddly D, nigga. Hey, yo. He really wild. No, I'm not. As a matter of fact, I am not using that letter without saying diddly for the rest of my life. No, whole time it's diddly D now.
Yeah, that's how you gotta call him, Hev Diddly D. That's better. Yeah. That you might. That's unpausable, perhaps, maybe. No.
It's not. It's still a pause.
Like dancing Dwight. Which
Yo,
one?
what you get your old lady for Valentine's Day? Yeah, diddly D.
Diddly D. That shit
Diddly D.
Or just call the nigga the boys, the main nigga from the boys.
Hey, yo. Nah, he was and the boys. He wasn't a boy.
But he
It was
gonna
Heavy
be
D.
this in this type of conversation we having. You gonna be one of the boys, or you just a boy?
Heavy Diddly is crazy.
Heavy diddly. All right, man. We're gonna start the show off like we do every other week with the good, the bad, the ugly. Fellas, what's good with y'all?
What's good with you?
Hey, man. Snoop got the rights to the Death Row name. Is amazing news.
That is.
It happened during Black History Month, which is amazing. What do y'all think the first thing Snoop should do with the Death Row name?
The first thing he should do with it, I think it's an interesting space to be in, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, it's dope that Snoop got that position at Def Jam. I don't know what the official title is. I'm sure there is one. I just can't think of what it is off the top of my head. And then
Resurrectionist, I believe is.
Oh, Resurrectionist, okay. But then to turn right around and get Death Row, it's like, all right, that's dope. It's like I'm curious how that. Not that I'm in the nigga bushes and business. It's like I'm curious how that works because like shit, all them niggas you just got to go to Def Jam. That might have been could have got the Death Row that you have ownership in. So that was interesting. Not a bad or good thing. I was interested. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that it was going down. But the fact that Snoop Dogg of all people has Death Row, I think is fitting, deserving. I'll say deserving. I would love to see that shit get back to some type of prominence. Mm-hmm. But I also, being an artist and stuff myself, I'm pro artist independence. Just I like seeing that shit work. So if there's a way that, they can foster that for these artists because, they on the West Coast, man, they got that TDE been holding it the fuck down the whole time they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely want to see them come back to prominence. I'm not interested in seeing the return of fucking ignorant, violent, gangster fucking gangbanging as West Coast.
Locked up, so that I think we safe from that.
I mean, niggas is gonna nig though, so you know how it go. The shit is all Death Row. You know what I mean, motherfucker? It ain't called Green Pastures, nigga.
Them niggas should get one of them, YG or one of them little producer niggas out there to flip the we all in the same gang video and joint, and that should be the first Death Row album. You know what I'm saying? Find Miss Chalet and she, don't you know we got to get up? You know what I mean?
That shit hard. Yo, that shit would be hard. Down,
brothers, killing other brothers. Woke up in the morning. Yo, who was Humpty? Humpty got the spelling on that joint. Rest in peace. A lot did. It's some dead niggas on that song too, man.
Yeah.
A long time ago. It's a lot of brothers that passed.
So yeah, yo, get some of these young niggas, get Schoolboy Q and Kendrick and all them niggas to go ahead and make the irony they had Easy talking about.
Did you see Snoop's comment where he was like, if he would have had Death Row, he was like, he might have signed a Ty Dolla $ign, a Roddy Ricch, or YG. You saw that when he said that? That's interesting, and I believe there's probably some validity to that for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think he can still do those type because those guys are going to come. Their contracts are going to eventually expire, and that would be an amazing way to kind of keep the West together because the West Coast has always been fairly decent with unity, better than other regions have been. I mean, not as good as the South. No one's been as good.
I'm gonna say that Cali politics shit is different, and it's like to have. I mean, shit, you see that shit with QC. Down in Atlanta, they pretty much got. I'm pretty sure there's some artists on QC that aren't from Atlanta, but they core how they got jumping was they just kept that shit real local, and jumped that shit off. So. Yeah, we've seen it work with Death Row. We've seen it work before. It ain't like niggas got to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. It could be dope.
Yeah, just get some new artists though.
I'm assuming. Oh yeah, it has to be, nigga. Nobody's signing RBX again. Zell asked, Thursdale, I think that is. That's Thursdale.
Yeah.
As did the toy company still own the Masters. I believe Snoop only got the name. I think Hasbro still owns the Death Row Masters, which is
So they got to make new masters, or they own the old, or they own whatever.
I think they
own the
they
catalog.
own the old everything
The whole
Death
catalog.
Row owns.
Because he talking about his new album. He's trying to get his masters for Doggy Style, and that's gonna cost pretty penny.
You gotta pay it.
Yeah.
You gotta pay it.
Hasbro, them niggas, kids born every day buying they fucking toys up. You can forget about it.
Niggas, but do kids still buy now? You have a young child. Do you still buy toys?
Yeah, I buy shit because a lot of that shit, man, it's like I don't want my son too digital. That shit don't help for tactile, nigga. You gotta know how to grab some shit, throw some shit, slide down some shit. My son got to slide. He go head first like every other fucking kid do. Like, you gotta learn some shit that they ain't gonna show you on that fucking tablet, my boy.
Yeah, whole time.
You got a room full of that shit, bucket full of fucking toys.
Yeah, my kid's a combination of the two. He played Xbox and basketball every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, my kids.
I remember going to your son's game and he was he's still hardened out. How does the young boy feel about Harden on his?
He once he left Houston, he was cool on Harden. But he was kind of like I'm not sure who I rock with until maybe 6-8 months ago. He was like, Dad, I need a I need a Ja Morant jersey.
There you go, young boy. There you go, young boy.
That's the one. That's the one he need to be looking at.
That's how you know he paying attention. He ain't just watching the scores on the bottom of the screen. He watching shit. He say that type of shit.
You can't cheat effort, and Ja don't cheat effort.
The ill part is them niggas can win games without Ja Morant. He their best player. They ain't gonna be a problem in a couple months when
Jaren Jackson is cold.
When we got thing playoffs start, man.
You just gotta get it's like two teams in front of them. Like I don't know they ranking right at this moment because that shit's so close to change every day. But like talent wise, consistently, like they gotta get past like the Mavericks and Jazz level. Like that's the level. They get ahead of them. Clippers ain't nothing. You know, them niggas is on the way out. So that put them really, they get past them mid-grade niggas that can probably beat them in 7 games for real. They'll be all right.
Man. Yo, that's gonna take us to the bad though, yo. Apparently, nigga, I'm gonna just say it like this. If your old lady come to the house and she like, yo, I'm going out with the girls tonight. Oh, bet, what's up? What y'all ready to do? Oh, nothing, just a little sip and paint. Nope, sit down. Go sit down right now. Go sit down. Nope. Sip and paints is canceled because chicks is going balls deep at the sip and paint, yo. They painting dingalings and sucking them. You know what I mean?
Oh, I did see that.
What sip and paint is this?
Yeah, they was at a sip and paint this week online, son. And you know what I mean? She was like, look, I'm gonna put this paintbrush down. I'm gonna just use this glizzy.
So this nigga, he's missing details. Look how confused my man Banks is. Here's the details, yo. This nigga, they had a sip and paint, and at the sip and paint, what they were painting, they had whoever's throwing it had a fucking naked male model. So this muscle bound nigga naked and shit. He there standing up that motherfucker while the women are there painting them and shit, drinking wine and shit. So guess one woman feeling herself or feeling him or the wine, a combination of the three.
Yeah, she felt all three.
And went over there and started topping in front of the room full of everybody. And it was like you know what I mean? I didn't like see it, but I saw, they blurred that shit out online and shit. But that's the story and that's what happened. So here we are. Your missus hit you talking about I'm going to a sip and paint. Up until this happening, it was all good. Now,
all good just a week ago.
We need to reassess what's going on and what this looks like.
Yeah, I need
what the
facts.
Fuck is y'all painting and what the fuck is y'all sipping?
All you got to do is ask who's going. Like you looking for aunties and mamas. If they start to say that one whole friend that you kind of get along with,
nigga, which auntie? That shit don't mean nothing. Which auntie, nigga?
Because the aunties is freaks now. I just seen one on the timeline. I gotta send y'all. Boy, she said some of everything. I said, bet until she got to this one part I won't mention.
Huh?
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
You stay at the sip and paint then. That's where you gonna sleep at tonight.
Huh?
Yeah, you can sleep and paint, motherfucker.
Whole time.
that
Sipping
shit-
cases.
That shit is out of pocket. Yo, you know what that shit reminds me of, though, fam? That shit remind me of the, you know, I'm scummy and y'all niggas scummy too, so you can act like you know what the fuck I'm talking about because you got sponsors and we got sponsors. But just, you know what I mean, give me a fucking head nod if you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yo, the fucking dancing bear that be going to the fucking bachelorette parties with the bear head on and his years out, and that nigga just running around the room with the years. You know what I mean? Just yapping and getting top and yapping and putting the yarn them on and yapping, taking off, switching. Like that shit be wild. It's crazy. But it's like, yo, that sipping pay could have easily turned to a dancing bear, my nigga, and then it could have got crazy.
Yo, so
now my wifey at the dancing bear ain't the wifey. You know what I mean? That ain't the wifey.
that's the streets wifey.
Listen, I preach to the young niggas, man. Don't go off the ledge, man. If you find out your girl ain't your girl, man, it's a lot. You got a lot of living to do after that.
Yeah, that just didn't happen to be your business that day. That's
it ain't your turn. She was never yours, nigga. It was just your turn. I'd hate to find out the wifey was at the dancing bear, but that's where the fuck she be.
Yo, so I'm listening to Kevin Hart, his morning show or whatever, him and Plastic Cup Boys or whatever. And apparently that's a whole genre of porno. It's called CMFT or something like that.
What the fuck is that an acronym for?
It's closed man or unclosed. Was it naked man? I don't know the letters. They was saying it on there, but it's a genre of porno with that dancing bear where it's chicks eating glizzies with their whole clothes on. I'm like,
that's respectable. Why you gotta get naked to get the glizzy to chop a glizzy?
Yeah, but who's searching that?
It's some porn
where only the nigga is naked.
It's some motherfucker searching for that.
First of all, you can't listen as a man. Your job on this planet Earth is to provide and protect, and you can't do.
This is the funniest thing I've read.
You can't do neither ass naked, my nigga. What?
You look at the bottom comment.
If you dance with the bear, you are gonna dance with the devil by the bamboo.
That was good.
Listen,
shouts out to Mike. That was good.
Listen.
Oh man, Vince,
the bear different, Mike. Yo, the bear different, Vin, Mike. I ain't lying.
Vin, you got a competition tonight, Vin, because that was hilarious. I'm
out. I knew Vin was gonna say. You said it's competition, and there you go.
It's competition tonight.
You said bet.
Yo, listen.
And then Wayne come in here with this. Wayne, it ain't the time. Oh, that's Angry Man. I didn't realize. I don't know Angry Man. I don't know your government name. Oh, this is par for the course for Angry Man. Okay. God dang it. That was listen. God dang it. That was an amazing little back and forth there. That was classic. That was classic. Yeah.
It'd be the same motherfuckers that probably look up like, you know what I mean, the stepdaughter, the stepson type weirdo shit too. That's a huge thing.
They pushing that. Like that's the first phase.
Let me tell you, listen, I'm scummy enough to understand what the underlying with all that shit is.
Okay.
The underlying what's the word? I guess allure and angst to that shit is you doing some shit you're not supposed to do. Like your fucking sexual whatever the fuck is overpowering logic, fucking, you know what I mean? All that shit. So that's why I be tripping when I be like, yo, how the fuck, who's into stepmom or stepdad? Like, that shit sounds weird. No, you know you're doing some shit you're not supposed to be fucking doing. So that's supposed to be the ha-ha about it. But me, I ain't a ha-ha type of nigga. This sneaky dick sex ain't my shit. That shit borderline probably wrong and incestful, but that shit ain't attractive. But some pussy you ain't supposed to have is probably the best pussy though. Let's keep it real. I'm just saying. Everybody know that, man. The pussy you're not supposed to have is the best pussy. Let's just, that's why you're supposed to stay away and just refrain. That's why niggas' wifeys be fucking making sure they don't go nowhere. Like, no, you can't go to Norman's, and no, you can't go out with that nigga because they know you're gonna be around some pussy you're not supposed to have, and you probably can't control yourself. And your wifey and these women know niggas. But we ain't gonna go there. Next question, Pat.
Wait a minute. This nigga
This nigga just came on.
This nigga was the officer and the suspect all at the same time. Nigga, that was impressive. And
They gave a John Madden play.
yeah,
Yo.
bro. He was nigga threw the
You
ball.
know, I
to
get.
himself.
Listen, I was about to take it there, but we ain't got to take it there.
Omaha.
I was
He
about to
going
take it
through
there.
it.
But I was about to take it there, but we don't got to take it there. We can sit it for another episode, man.
Yeah, absolutely. You are definitely wilding. And to the ugly, your president is giving away crack pipes.
You voted for that nigga. Don't say you're president, nigga. I
Hey,
ain't
listen.
politically correct, nigga. I know you voted for that nigga. Go ahead.
No, I definitely voted for him.
Yeah,
Hey,
your
listen.
president gave out crack pipes, nigga. I voted for Trump, nigga. You see my red hat.
Look.
All right. So
Hey, I'm about to say the 44.
all
Look,
right.
you kind of saved me. But fucking we
Man, I ain't
when
vote for none
44
of
was
them
in office,
niggas,
I had
man.
money.
I ain't vote for none of them niggas, man. I ain't make it out. My man was mad at me. He made me he was like, you didn't fucking vote. I put him on the fucking ballot, actually. I put this nigga on the ballot. The Jamaican
You didn't
nigga.
vote for Kanye, nigga?
No, I put the Jamaican nigga on the ballot.
Yeah, I had to do that too. I snipe niggas, man. Y'all niggas wilding out. Yeah, yo, old Biden, yo, him and Kamala, you know what I mean, got together and was like, what should we get the niggas? Because we ain't gave them much yet. Crack pipes.
Where do I buy the crack pipe at? That's my biggest question.
Nah, it's a free crack giveaway.
Where?
And if I was a crackhead, I'd be fucking offended. You want to know why? Yo, cars don't have antennas no more, but that was the go-to. You know what I mean? You still got fucking soda cans. Like the fact that they got to fucking materialize and make a fucking tool out of it. As a crackhead, I'd be a fucking offended. As a matter of fact, as a pothead, I'm more offended because they should be giving out honey backwoods to all the real niggas. How the fuck you out of giving out crack pipes and not backwoods to niggas? If anything, Biden and these niggas is trying to take flavored backwoods off the fucking shelves. That's how you know these niggas is up to something. You mean to tell me you willing to take flavored backwoods off the fucking shelves, but you willing to give niggas crack pipes? Something's up, my nigga. And I can't even talk to my congressman about it because it's crazy like that out here. What the fuck is going on?
They won't just, hey, look, man, just if you guys need crack pipes, you know, they got the government certified. Do they come with the warnings like cigarettes got on them, yo?
The
Yeah,
Surgeon General's warning, like, yeah.
Like the Surgeon General warning, you liable to run in your grandmother pocketbook tonight if you smoke this. That's what it said. You liable to run into your grandmother pocketbook tonight. In that little box.
Or explode your pride. You try to freebase.
Hey, you might wash a car at 3 a.m.
Hey, you kind of right though. Hey, this nigga, man, listen. I had money when Trump was in office, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't need to be politicking, nigga. I had money. Them stimuluses was holding me down. That unemployment was fire as a motherfucker.
How many stimmies y'all got with Biden, my nigga? Versus my man Suge Trump. That nigga ran the country like that nigga ran the country like this nigga ran Death Row Records. Yo, we had this nigga for 4 years.
Yeah, but it wasn't the goddamn Snoop and Dre Death Row years. It was the goddamn Danny Boy and Crooked Eye years.
Prove it, nigga. You got paid, didn't you? You got paid, didn't you?
I paid the same.
Well, not maybe you in particular, but everybody got checks, nigga. Niggas got like 3 checks, bro. The last time, let me tell you something. The last time niggas got checks, I'm probably wrong and high a little bit, and I had 87 Henny, but I think it was fucking Bush, the W was giving niggas money too. I think W was giving niggas money, didn't he? Didn't W Bush give niggas money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
when? Before 9/11 or after?
But them niggas don't give out no them niggas ain't give out no life-changing bread.
Bro, they don't, nigga. All right, they gave niggas bread.
It's all a pacifier.
It's bread, nigga.
It's a
what
pacifier.
What else we get? So was a black nigga being president. That was a fucking pacifier too. My nigga though. I fuck with the nigga. He was my nigga. But that was a pacifier too, because niggas we ain't get lit, nigga. We ain't get lit, bro. We ain't been lit at all, actually, but we definitely didn't get lit with the nigga either. You know what I mean?
Did that nigga George Bush give people trailers after Hurricane Katrina?
That one full of asbestos, yes.
That was full of asbestos, I heard. You know what I mean?
Wagwan, look, he already know.
See, Wagwan, no, this nigga's highly informed. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, the ugly is fucking ugly because I'm offended. Because and honestly, if you really wanted to be on some technical shit, it's probably more fucking heroin, fentanyl overdoses in the country than it is fucking crack. So the fact that y'all even throwing it to crack shows me y'all ain't really
Right. The niggas that make the Power Rangers joints.
Yeah. So yeah, go check that Snoop Dogg out, man. Snoop's been putting out a lot of music, man. Snoop is being an amazing amazing job as an elder statesman in hip hop, yo. He's doing everything he's supposed to do. He's not hating on the young niggas. He's giving opportunities. He is giving back to the culture that allowed him to be the most famous rapper on earth.
Yeah.
We stand by that. We stand by that here. Where's Buffy? He is the most famous rapper ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By
Yeah.
far.
Niggas' grandmothers know Snoopy Dogg.
That nigga smoke weed in the church, nigga. Like that nigga Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, they let that nigga play. They let that nigga play a preacher in Detroit, nigga. So yeah. Brother Fee, what you got?
I've got the Currency and Alchemist tape continuation. They dropped 2 records. I don't know if they dropped them at the same time, but it's 2 records of the, I think, like 11 records that they haven't dropped yet because it's dropping soon. And I must admit, everybody knows me that knows me and listens to my music and all that. They think they be like, yo, I know you fuck with Currency. I'm somebody that like respects everything that Currency has ever done. I check when it comes out, I'll check it. I've never been the biggest Currency fan. I know he's dope and all that. But I must say, in the past 2 years, secretly, I've changed my tune. I think this is my first time publicly saying it. I've begun checking for his shit when it drops. Every time he drops some shit, like Most Famous Crip, and every time he drops, I find myself now looking forward and checking for Currency, right? When I heard the records that he has with Alchemist, and this is probably like his 10th fucking record with Alchemist at this point.
Yeah.
But I heard these joints and I was like, all right. I already went back. I've already gone back and done my homework, but I'm really looking forward to this record. And I want to say this really quick before I let you go, fam. I think subconsciously, I speculate. I'm gonna put it like this. I speculate subconsciously, Currency then probably got a little bit iller to me, especially on this Alchemist shit, with this recent success of Griselda. That's just my because as artists, niggas are competitive and it's love and all that, but nigga, this been my man, and we've been rocking, and now y'all rocking and getting popping. Like this nigga want to go harder and shit. I speculate
between
I'm fucking with him more now too.
Between Griselda and Freddie Gibbs, they definitely got Alchemist back hot.
Yeah.
But Currency was fucking with him the whole time, so it's like Currency kind of like. To me, his more lately shit been getting my attention. Clearly, I'm late to the party, but then I'm like, bro, it might be that he got a little bit of fire underneath his motherfucking ass. Is what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
Hey, Fee, question: are you familiar with the West Coast gentleman that is basically stolen your whole steez? Are you familiar with the gentleman from out west that just is completely the fake? He's the fake Fee.
Who is
Niggas
this?
love him though. What's buddy name? He wear the hat.
Larry June.
Larry goddamn June.
I already knew what you was talking about as soon as he
fake
said that.
Feeve, yo.
Yeah.
Larry June is fake Feeve, yo.
No,
Good
don't.
job,
No,
Fee.
Larry June is that nigga, but he's definitely.
You wonder why you like him?
No. I fuck with him because I like his. I just like his style and shit. But I'll tell you what.
Because you've seen it before.
Lyrically, there's definitely a disparity. You know what I mean? I must say, lyrically, there's a disparity. But I definitely, his brand and everything that he fucks with, like I fuck with June, and me and young Lord of Mercy over here, nigga, we old school fucking. We old school June fans. We old school June fans. Like shit, I'm glad. Was it 2022? That nigga just started getting his shine like last year. We've been fucking with him since like 2018.
Where y'all meet him at?
No, just fucking off some music shit.
This nigga's like, yeah, I like this nigga style.
No, just on some music shit.
Yeah.
I never knew the nigga from nowhere.
All right.
Niggas is doing the Spider-Man meme at each other.
Mhm.
Before we get out of here, before we get out of the release, the Nike dropped a another collabo with Union, the pistachio dunks. If you didn't get it when they released this morning, they're $700. They slick, they dunk lows.
They better come with a bitch. You kidding me? $700?
No, they wasn't 700 off the break. They was what, $175, I think, box price. But those are the box price ones are gone already.
Yeah, I would imagine.
700. That's damn near rent right there. We
Man.
$400 short.
I was being facetious, kinda. You know what I mean? $700.
But that's
Yeah.
the resale for most of this shit though.
And this nigga is a dunk bull. Like that's like $70 to him if he really wanted these shits. You gotta know, that.
Yo, it's funny you say that.
Right now. What you got on right now, nigga?
Oh yeah, nah, dedefinitely SB Dunks. So funny story about the SB Dunks I have on right now. I love these. These are the Blue Ox. I'm wearing the Blue Ox Dunk Highs, and when I grabbed them for box. And it's been a while, and I really like these, and blues are one of my favorite colors. So I put some miles on niggas joints and kind of dogged them. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to rebuy these joints. So I went and I went online to try to grab them, and I saw the price. I bought a toothbrush, some OxyClean, and some
and mustered up some fucking elbow grease.
Just nigga, my shoulder was sore as a mug the next day. However, god dang it. Okay, we back. Don't worry about it. We back. God dang it. My wife got mad. My wife looked at my feet and said, nigga, did you buy shoes? I was like, nah, these old.
I ain't break the piggy bank, baby.
Yeah. No, the white came back. White, man. These back. And I did that with two pair, these anemic rad. So yes, I do like dunks, but I'm not rebuying a pair of dunks for an exorbitant amount of money when I can just clean these.
Right. That's how you know you got priorities. More so a child and a family.
Yeah, because I would just dog them and buy them again.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what fucked me up about buying expensive shoes, and I'm a sneaker nigga, and you know that. You came up with me like it started fucking me up. It wasn't so much the price, because as ridiculous as that is, that shit is subjective. You get the money and you have the money, then it don't feel like nothing. You know what I mean? But then it's like start traveling, and I'll be like, I can count the plane tickets. I'm not fucking with it. Like I'd rather travel. Like that's a plane ticket in a hotel, nigga. Like that. Yeah. I think like 700.
Them shoes could have got me to Dallas.
No, I can go to Dallas, nigga. 700. Shit, me and the whole fucking family, the kid and the wifey, nigga, round trip in the hotel was 700. Like a weekend.
Hey yo, you was just in Dallas, right?
Yeah, I was just in Dallas. My cousin had a birthday party out there, so me and the missus went out there. That shit was. Let me tell you something. The hotel we stayed in, I could walk to a Red Lobster to eat. It's probably like not even a block, like the end of a block. Maybe it was a block away, right? But on that block walk, 3 gun stores on the fucking block before you get to the Red Lobster. I was like, oh, Texas is different. Like,
no.
like,
shout out to the homie Yoni. We was out Texas in July, and he lives in the city that my father-in-law moved to. So he was like, yo, let's hang out. So he pulled up, and I look in the console, and it's right there. I'm like, where we going?
No,
he was like, oh, nah. He said, Texas is a different country.
They just got them.
Yeah, that was
Ain't
it.
No conceal. You don't need no concealed carry permit either. You can just have that bitch.
Yo, and you can travel, like, you could fly with your joint. Like, I was going to fly with my joint out there because I was like, oh, I'm going to Texas. I'm ready. fly go open carry joint because you can do that out there. They're not.
But how do you get it there? Like you can't just go in the goddamn U.S. Air. Like
No, yeah, you can. You go to the desk. You tell them you have to have it locked up in your ammo out. You tell them you check it separate. You take it out. It has to be locked. And you show them. They fucking write a little thing, tape it on there, and you put it in your bag and you check it. You can't go on the plane with it.
imagine a nigga just sitting at the goddamn baggage claim.
Yeah, no. You definitely can fly. But I thought about it. I said, yo, I'm about to fly out to some open carry state with my little fucking handgun, thinking I'm fucking. I wasn't thinking nothing, you know what I mean? I'm a whatever concealed carry person, but out of state, I'm like, oh, I mean, I could, carry this open carry out here. It's cool. They got different whatever. And I thought about it. I said, nigga, you go to another state with your little fucking handgun. Them niggas see your little shit. Take your shit, fucking back me the fuck down with my little shit. My little fucking handgun nigga pull an AR, beat me the fuck up, take my shit. I'm like, man, let me leave.
Them niggas got the Red Dead Redemption 2 guns out that motherfucker.
Let me go out and act like a fucking tourist, nigga, and sit the fuck down somewhere.
Hey, Fee, you see Angry Man down there, right?
Hey, but yeah, I had to aim it. I was out there, nigga, with the Amish Mafia swag, nigga. I had the Yapiski under here. Had the Yapiski under the fucking the Amish suit. No,
yo, that's gonna take us into this week's Who Won the Record. This week's Who Won the Record, John Woo Flick, new Griselda record, Conway, off the I believe it's supposed to be off the new Conway Shady release coming out this month. John Woo Flick, Conway featuring Benny and Westside, fellas who won the record.
I'm gonna be biased. I'm going with Benny just because that's my guy.
Yeah, I mean he had to rebound after he lost to J. Cole.
Exactly. Because listen, I ain't the biggest Cole fan.
Is that what's going on?
Oh no, we're not getting into that conversation again. But yeah, he definitely caught an elder J. Cole.
Look, this is the thing I tell people about Cole. I ain't the biggest fan, but on features, this nigga get off. I don't know what it is, but on his own songs, it don't be like that to me. I can't do it.
That's fair.
Because he don't be rapping about shit. He just be rapping just to rap. It's like Elzai. I love Elzai, but nigga, you just putting words together.
Listen, I'm sick of every time the fucking producers at Where's Buffy put together these fucking lists. I'm always fucking forced to pick between some Griselda shit. Y'all done turn this shit into the fucking Griselda fucking podcast. And if I'm forced to fucking pick another fucking Griselda record that's fucking fire, making me split hairs, I'm gonna go Conway for once.
Fair enough, man. The home team. That was the home team. That was his record. You know what I mean? So fair enough. However, by our account, Benny won the record. You know what I'm saying? Go check out John Woo Flick, Beat Crazy, all the rhymes, everything crazy. The song is amazing. So
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I had a question. I didn't want you to get away from Griselda, but go ahead, because I have a question about Griselda. But go ahead.
Go ahead. That was basically it, man. I was wrapping it up. What's the question?
I was curious. Somebody posed to me, or maybe I read it or something, but I ended up in a conversation about the more visibility, how Benny's been more visible lately. And I was like, yeah, he's got the Def Jam deal. You know what I mean? They got, you got to sell a product and shit. Mm-hmm. And it's coming from somebody that is a huge Benny fan. And without belaboring the point of putting words in my mouth, I felt like they were saying they're losing lust for the nigga because they're seeing a whole bunch of them, and all he's talking about is how dope he is and how his album's gonna be better than niggas and all this. And he's like, he not used to seeing Benny like being put out there like a star and having to sell itself to niggas. He kind of like, nigga, you got to know about Griselda, and if you fuck with him. And I was like, no, don't. Now's not the time for you to jump off the ship. Like now, like that's what I was thinking that shit, and I was gonna ask like
listen,
what do you think about that? Do you think
it happens? It happens with everyone who starts with the groundswell situation and not like a put on situation. You start with, you know what I mean? You know who gave Griselda their first look was Sky Zoo. So their stuff came from, you know what I mean, from the people. They weren't given to us. So when niggas like that are presented to us, where they came up and we watched them at this level and saw them ascend
And now
without
you're trying to sell me a nigga I know. Like,
right.
It feels
But,
crazy.
well, the problem is a lot of times us as hip hop fans, yo, we love to be the first person on to something. We love to be the nigga to find it. And what ends up happening is, you see it every time like a nigga dies, and they was like, oh, well, you wasn't rocking Doom, so don't rock them now. Like, no, it's okay if that's your entry to Doom. But the thing is, niggas like to get real territorial with their favorites. Nick, I want my favorite rappers to blow up. So, you know what I'm saying? But when other niggas start liking they mans, a lot of niggas are like, I've been on that. And then they get off that.
Yeah.
Right.
It happens all the time. I seen that shit happen with who was that? And I just had it in my mind. Well, with Crit, it just like towards the end, it just kind of dwindled down. But a lot of people saying that about Crit.
Well, the problem with Crit was his albums were okay, but his mixtapes were amazing. So every time it was album time until his last one or two joints, niggas, the albums just weren't right.
Right. And especially because he was signed to Def Jam as well. So
now you want to hear country nigga rap. But that's gonna take us into this week's, and it's gonna start a discussion. But I'm gonna start with the listing. This week's Shooting the Five, hashtag ST5, hashtag ST5, Shooting the Five, ST5 at Wes Buffalo on all your social media. This week's Shooting the Five. Top 5 Common Sense albums. Who wants to set it off?
I'm gonna set it off like this. That nigga don't have top 5 albums, nigga.
You are
that nigga
bugging.
got a bunch of fucking dope ass albums. Dope ass songs.
Fee, come on, bro. Come on, old head.
Yeah, you bugging off the reservation.
Yeah,
Sorry,
already. I'm like,
he's got at least 2 classics.
I'll give you that. I said not
okay,
5.
I want to hear that though. Fee.
That's 2 albums.
I said not 5.
That nigga's got listen.
5 classics. That nigga.
No. He's got at least 2 classics. I say 2 on a possible, probably 3.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that for sure. I thought you were saying 5 classics from this nigga. I'm like,
no. I'm saying top 5 albums. The nigga catalog is deep. The nigga catalog is deep. What you got, Banks?
B is definitely a classic. So that's number 1.
That's my number 1 too. I'll give you that. B is definitely my number 1.
Yeah, from top to bottom, that shit smack. So they say I like the live version is better just because I didn't want to hear Common Sense on that original version. That shit pissed me off. The studio version. Number 2, Fighting Forever. Number 3, One Day It'll All Make Sense. Number 4, Like Water for Chocolate. And then number 5, The Dreamer, The Believer. I thought about having Resurrection at my 5, but I said, fuck it.
All right, I got 3. I got Resurrection, Water for Chocolate, and B. Those are my 3, with B being number 1.
So you got 3. You can't do 5.
I ain't got 5. I got 3. I can't hold you. I'd be lying. I can't be phony because then I lose integrity in my opinion and the things that I have to say. I gotta keep it a bean. I fuck with Common, but I ain't no deep in the weeds with Common nigga. But I do like. I've heard plenty of albums, but those are the 3 that I like. All right, I definitely kept listening.
I think he's in the Matrix.
That was the Electric Circus right there.
Nah, that'll do it. That will do
or Universal Mind Control.
Oof.
Oh, okay. So yeah, go ahead. Cause I had a discussion with one of my good friends about the album. He was like, nigga, you play that? I said, yeah. I like Punch Drunk Love.
There were songs, but those albums weren't good. And I was used to, at that point, Common hadn't, I don't think at that point when he got to Universal Mind Control, he hadn't had a less than 4 mic album.
Yeah, that was the first one. Well, Electric Circus, wasn't that like 2 mics, 3 mics.
Or it might have been. Well, I'm sorry, then it was Electric Circus.
Yeah.
But like everything else, like they were his. That nigga came out the gate. What four mic or better albums in a row, right?
Yeah, from Can I Borrow a Dollar? That was 4
Can I
mics too.
Borrow a Dollar? Resurrection.
One day it all makes sense.
One day it all makes sense, and Like Water for Chocolate.
Yeah, because I
Like,
think Like Water for Chocolate got 5 mics.
did it get 5?
Let me see.
I mean, in hindsight, to me, all right. So my bad, Fever. I know you got caught in the matrix. Did you get your list? Did you get your list bars off or not?
I don't know. I heard everything y'all been saying.
Oh, I don't know. Had you froze like this, cuz I don't know what happened.
He said he got 3 albums. He said it was B.
I got B, Water for Chocolate, and Resurrection.
Huh. So in order, starting with 5. Number 5 was Finding Forever. Number 4 was Resurrection. Number 3 was B. Number 2 was Like Water for Chocolate. My favorite Compton's album is One Day It All Makes Sense. One Day It All Makes Sense is the joint with the record with the Cannabis record, the Lauryn Hill record. The record we was in the back of the bus rap. Listen, Common Sense, I don't think is one of the niggas that we talk about enough when we talk about like great MCs. Common Sense got like a very healthy catalog, and it's tough to find an artist with more than 2 classics. I think the nigga has 3 at least. Where do y'all niggas put Common all time?
He in my top 10. Personally, he in my top 10 just based on what you said. The thing with me and him, though, the lyricism, and he's the rippity rap nigga. But for me, I don't know. Maybe it's his beat selection and the way he flow. Because with me, sometimes I just look at how somebody flow. Now, if you could put words together, like I said, with L's High, I fuck with L's High heavy. But it's like you could rap, but then it's like where you taking us. With Common, I feel like he taking us somewhere with it, even if the bars ain't fire. Like when it started going to Nobody Smiling album, I hate that album.
Okay.
It's like, bro, it's too many punchlines, and he's been doing that since. Like he put out a fire or decent album this past year, and it's like,
the Imagine record was in heavy rotation when that album came out. My little fan, my son loves that record.
Yeah, that was a good one. What was the thing with Robert Glasper? It was like Green something. What's that shit?
Man, let me tell you something. That brother's talented. He's not in my top 10.
And I'm not asking for like a specific number, but I'm like a general range.
I mean, he's a legend. He got classics.
This nigga Sham got in the question right now.
He's like it's cool, bro.
Like what I'm saying is like he's not whack. He's not whatever. But like nigga, I'm not. I like, and I have Common records. I didn't just pull those out of my ass and I said those are 3 that I fuck with. Like I fuck with them because I was like, all right, those are dope. He got some shit, but like that nigga don't sell enough dope and he don't shoot enough niggas, man. Listen, yo. That ain't my type of shit, you know what I mean? And I
said he don't want no positivity.
Nah, nigga, I'm just saying, that nigga's too positive. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. He's not too positive, but it's like, yo, I like my hip hop with ignorance. You know what I'm saying? More ignorance than he has to offer.
So here's the thing that nobody talks about with Common Sense. Common Sense a petty nigga, yo.
Yeah.
He got shit like Angry Man just said, nigga. He got with Cube. He got like a whole bunch.
The nigga, listen.
Drake. He was the only one when it gets West Side Connection too.
That nigga got with Drake. He got with a bunch. That nigga been getting with niggas.
Nigga,
he played for the Nets. Nigga, he that nigga, yo.
There's a record called "Doing It," where I am certain this nigga Common was going directly at Jay-Z.
Yeah,
and he ignored it. So, you know what I mean? which you know what I mean made perfect sense. But at that time, this was 99, I believe the album came
Yeah,
out, 98, 99.
Niggas
When
is
the,
not
when the nigga said he said he fell off because I pushed him. Let his Bentley and his weak crew be his cushion. There's nobody else that could have been.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
but he did it though. Like, come on, man. You gotta stop this shit.
But the thing, so it's the whole Ice Cube thing too. Niggas just took him as like the little hippie black love shit, and then he came out with the song called "The Bitch and You," going that West Side Connection in a prime.
that nigga's not a Mac 10, he's a 22.
Ooh. The only nigga doing that, everybody was scared. Even
Like,
me being a shorty from LA.
Common
Niggas was
said
scared
that?
of West Side Connection. Yeah.
It was just when you listening to like, hold on, the resurrect. Can I borrow that? Like, that's who said, man. Listen, when that record
you're
came
not going
out,
like niggas can feel what they want. Me being niggas can feel what the fuck you want to feel about Common. What you can't take away is niggas. He checks every MC box. You know what I mean? Like, it's nothing. You can't say nothing. Like, you what you want, movies, what you want, fucking battles, what you want, hits, what you want, classic, what you want.
Yeah.
He checks every box. It's nothing. It like when my lack of a jubilation that you see is just simply because it's just preference. You know what I mean? You really just can't take nothing away from the nigga though. I ain't one of them niggas. You know what I mean? Not at all.
Yeah, hey, yo, this nigga Conscience has, like you said, checked every hip hop box off, man. And then when him and Kanye got together and made B, it was like, oh, he can do that too. That was the first to me. That was the first Conscience album that like touched everybody. Like every nigga, it was
that was my favorite one, and it might not even be his best. It's my favorite.
It is his most accessible album. Compton's is not a pocket rapper, right? Now I've talked about this before. Compton's is not a guy who gives you like, you know how Ross is like always in the pocket when he's rapping. Compton's is the exact opposite. Like he takes the beat, kicking and dragging with him, and he makes amazing music, right? So he's not that palatable as an MC. The polish that a hip hop Baltimore, you know what I mean, who I will not mention because I don't fool with the nigga in them fisherman boots, put such an amount of polish on Compton's as an artist, and that album just came out amazing. So B is a straight up classic. My wife loves that album. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can say bad about B, and that's where like Compton's became like dang near untouchable as far as hip hop conversations go.
Yeah, just off that, and that was around the time of Little Brother too, as y'all know,
right?
Because that was what 04 when B came out.
We putting Common over Most Def.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do that.
I had to ask
myself personally. I don't know if I can do that.
I'll say yes. Even though
with everything that we just outlined about
this, is what I'm saying. Most hasn't.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just playing.
But
no.
Most hasn't checked enough boxes, and I love Most. Most one of my favorite rappers, but he hasn't checked enough boxes. His catalog is not deep enough to have a conversation with common sense.
You know what the thing is with me and Most, and I don't mean this in disrespectful way. It just seemed like the nigga's been lazy his career, or he tried to be too creative. So it's just like, okay.
Look, Angry said nobody's seeing Most.
Angry, are you saying that Most everything in the top 5?
For this nigga to call in because I want to understand how we just outlined everything that this nigga Common, all the boxes that he checked.
Yeah,
and Most. And this is coming from a nigga who ain't even crazy about Common. I'm just saying, like, I gotta give it to Common. That shit ain't even fucking close.
I think I understand what Angry Man's saying. It's along the lines of what I'm saying. Just because a nigga just do the creative shit. But the problem is he does it too much where maybe it's taken away from his lack of workability. And I mean that in no disrespectful way. Because Most probably got one classic, which is his debut.
Yeah,
and not the Black Star
sides.
project.
Yeah, Black on Both Sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the Black Star album got Talib, and I ain't fucking with nothing Talib is on.
You wildin'.
No, I can't do the Talib. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, Quali is actually one of my favorite MCs.
That's unfortunate. And I had Reflection Eternal on CD. That's unfortunate.
Yo, niggas that go crazy over Talib, I'll be like, that's what's up. I'm not.
That's all I can do.
No, he can spit. I fuck with him. I definitely like went and bought an album. I think this the one with that had Kanye just to get by shit. Like that album, I bought it.
Quality.
I don't know. Yeah.
Quality.
That's
I bought
quality.
that shit.
Great
Yeah,
album.
I bought that shit. And then
Y'all bought Eardrum?
Yes.
No.
I had it. I'm
Is
gonna
it
admit, I
from-
had
is
this
it
shit.
Eardrum?
But I got the Black Star shit and the Raucous, the 199. Like
Yeah.
I had all that
No,
shit.
no, nigga. I bought Eardrum, Beautiful Struggle. Like I'm a like I got the Javoti projects. I'm a Quali fan.
You still got these CDs? Yeah, I got. When I come to the crib, I got CDs.
No,
Let me
he ain't
see
lying.
this
That's
shit.
why I asked. I didn't even. You notice I asked if it was common over most. I didn't even ask Quali. Now I'm gonna ask you common. I know you're gonna say common over Quali. I know what fam gonna say, but most over Quali, fam.
No.
I already knew that. I already knew that. I just wanted to hear him say it publicly. I already knew he was gonna say Quali.
No, it's and the problem is catalog.
Nigga, I will put Chubb Rock over Talib.
So it's just a two-man show tonight. Out, he's wilding. 1990, Chubb Rock jumps up. I'm sorry. Why do you hate Quali?
Nigga rap like Buddy Wild Thornberries. It's all over the place. It's like
The 7 was amazing. The joint with him and Styles P was amazing.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, that shit was
Indy
hard.
5, the Indy 500 record with Black Thought and
Yeah,
Ninth
Reagan
Wonder.
is crazy. Yeah. That
You know
was-
what the best thing he's done with his career is
Who,
bring us
Quali?
strong arm steady. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Come on now, you only like Prondon.
No, all them niggas is cool.
You only like Crondon.
I gotta be biased because they all from LA. Shouts out to Crondon though.
Yeah, yo, Crondon. Crondon Ghost wrote for Exhibit, and it messed my whole life up because I always thought Exhibit was one of them niggas. And
I'm from
You
LA. I
would
know
be a
that.
nigga-
That
you
broke
would
my
be a
heart.
nigga that thought he was one of them niggas, man. Why you think
No,
that?
because
no.
Exhibit is one of them
Exhibit
niggas.
is supposed to be one of them like rapping niggas. Like he came up with the Alcoholics crew and that West Coast movement. All them niggas was rappers. J. Roll, you know what I'm saying?
Razcast and all them
Yeah,
niggas.
the licks, you know what I'm saying? The licks and King T and all them niggas are supposed to be rappers.
Right.
So
Once niggas told me that the nigga wasn't from Cali, he was from fucking Arizona, I already felt fucking
Detroit. He was born
well,
in Detroit.
nigga,
but yeah.
correct from what Philly, right?
Philly. Yeah,
no,
he from
I ain't
Philly.
tripping. I just didn't know. He didn't lie to me. I'm not saying he lied to me. I'm just saying I was a bit taken fucking aback.
I'm not sure what Crondon wrote for him, but if you watch the, it's funny because Quali's got a podcast, or whatever.
Yeah.
Now and he interviewed
Mhm.
Crondon, and Crondon said it like it was common knowledge, I guess, because Exhibit had said it in other interviews beforehand. But like, who you Exhibit is West Coast Ludacris? That's a wow.
All right, angry man. I'm up
Wow.
He ain't lying.
Because
He ain't lying.
Ludacris is better.
Nah, he ain't lying. Shout out Angry. Angry ain't lying.
No.
That's a fact.
Ludacris is better. I'm gonna be non-biased. Ludacris
No.
is better.
Ludacris.
That's
There's a lot of similarities there. There's a lot of similarities there. But
Really?
Ludacris definitely.
Go ahead,
no,
Fee.
No.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
We're not talking about catalog and hits. No, not at all.
What?
But
Don't say
no, we talking about
where
rapping.
this. I want to know why there's why they're similar.
Because these niggas is not from where the fuck they blew up at. Where we thought
Oh
they
my
was from
God.
where they blew up at. These niggas got cornrows, and these niggas. These niggas got black skin with hands and feet, nigga. And
Oh no, you ain't just seen. I just wouldn't. I can't even. They be in movies. I don't know. Like
no, that too. No, but the thing
Exhibit's
is, like,
never been the silly rapper.
No,
Ludacris
no,
has always
no,
kind
no.
of been the kind of.
And made it fire. Word of mouth
No,
is
no,
one of
what
the
I'm saying
funniest
is when they
albums
drop-
ever.
when they drop their impact on their fucking
Region.
regional culture, when they dropped, I think it's considerably is comparable. I do believe that. Like when Exhibit dropped, like he was that nigga, and you never see nothing like that shit or heard nothing like that.
God
nigga.
dang. That's because he
no.
dropped one of the best videos we've ever seen. Like, and that's how we were introduced
So
to the
did,
nigga.
so did Ludacris.
It wasn't like this.
I'm not saying it was like that.
What's
I'm
Your
saying at the
Fantasy
time.
is nothing like what you
I
see
didn't
is what
say
you
that
get.
one. I didn't say that What's Your Fantasy.
But this
He's gonna say
this is
Roll
how we
Out?
knew him.
The very next one was fucking crazy. That's the one the fucking
Roll Out, right?
was it Throw Them Bows came next? Whatever
Throw
his
Them
second
Bows, I
video
thought
was,
That
it
was on
fucking
Back for the
crazy.
First Time.
Like,
Yeah.
that's the one he blew up off of. He blew up. He got everybody attention off the first one and blew up off the fucking second joint, like off his video. Niggas was comparing him to Busta Rhymes and Missy Elliott and shit. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's
It
what I'm
was
saying. The
cartoon.
media impact I think could be comparable. I definitely don't think they style of music or longevity or history, but technically, we wanted to go. They both was on their movie shit. They both had some impact, but that's
That
probably
nigga Exhibit wasn't in Fast and the Furious.
37. Nah. What was he in? He was in whatchamacallit though. He was in something.
He was in
The
one
X
of them.
Files.
Didn't him and Busta Rhymes have a movie together, yo?
Get the
That's
fuck out of
crazy.
here.
That's crazy. I know that shit was straight to VHS.
I think them niggas
Nigga
had guns and
Betamax.
everything, yo.
If-
I'm pretty sure Busta Rhymes, because
if Busta
Busta Rhymes
Rhymes on
tried to
that.
act for a second.
Yeah, nobody want to hear this nigga act or rap.
Nah, he was that nigga at Higher Learning. He was Busta Rhymes at Higher Learning just without being famous. He acted the same way.
He was just angry, skinny nigga. That's before he took the steroids. Started walking around like the almighty Bobby Lashley, like he is right now.
Yo, it's called Full Clip.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
The little
That was-
Chinaman at the Slauson Swap meet had that shit. Oh,
That
he
was
was.
that was a BET joint.
No.
That was straight to DVD. It was straight to DVD classic, son.
That was Belly 3.
Yo, who else had a fucking movie?
Straight to Laserdisc.
What did he say about Big Sight?
He
The
said he
comic
didn't
book.
write his verse on All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, no, I already knew that.
I got keys.
Rolling overseas.
Yeah. Can you go 3 G's? That was Big Psych, right?
Yeah, that's Big Sight. Maybe we want RIP. Maybe we want to start back banging. Hey man, all right, let me be honest. The Outlaws, them niggas can rap. God
Fatal
bless
can
them.
rap. Fatal can rap.
Fatal could rap. Fatal could rap.
Really?
Yeah, Fatal Hussein can rap.
Shouts out to him. That's all I want to say because I don't want to keep on butchering everybody in the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Fatal was I'll
I
take
think-
that. He was.
And
cool.
I think he gone, right? Fatal gone.
No, I think Fatal only one left. Let me see.
No, it's the other one left. The one that's in Kuwait or Saudi Arabia. Muslim bull.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He just
Fatal
did
gone.
Vlad, right? You
Yeah,
talking about what's name? Yeah. Fatal gone, but the one that did Vlad, that's the
he
one.
was
you
only
talking
one of them left. He the
Yeah.
one. He out in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Fatal died in 2015.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fatal can rap for sure.
Yep. So before we get out of here, man, we're gonna do just a little sprinkle of sports in the buff. Welcome to Sports on Buff, a stripped down version of our normal sports segments. They aren't really a bunch of headlines, other than there was a trade in the NBA. Harden and Millsap for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 firsts. Who got the best of the trade? And will it be important to what happens in the East?
Well, this look like a next year. Oh, go ahead, Phoebe, if you want.
Nah, go ahead.
This look like a next year plan for everybody because knowing Harden, when he get out there, he gonna see them strip clubs in Philly. He gonna see them bullet marks on the females. That nigga trying to go straight to the Clippers if he can.
That
For
nigga
a
on the
vet's
phone with AI
minimum.
right now. Hey, where you was with the whole?
Look, if he really want to, he go to Charlotte.
Listen, he ain't
Yeah.
built. These niggas ain't built for none of that smoke. Philly too tough for him. He should have stayed in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Ben Simmons, you can't handle Philly. You definitely can't handle Brooklyn. You can forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, you definitely ain't gonna make it there. I think the teams who get the first team to lose these niggas contract and free up the fucking money is the team who won this fucking trade, in my opinion. Because neither one of these niggas is beating the fucking Bucks.
Yeah.
And
Is this
really probably not the Heat either. So
There you have it, man. And of course, it's Super Bowl week. It's Super Bowl week. First, what are y'all doing for the Super Bowl? Y'all doing anything special?
going to sleep until the halftime show.
Man, Ravens ain't in it. Fuck both them niggas.
This
Hey,
nigga
listen.
said the Ravens.
Hey, listen, the Baltimore rebuilders is gonna be different for the next couple years. I need you to prepare for a whole lot of
You niggas are
I need-
habitually trash. You have a quarterback that's shaky. We got an MVP.
Oh, hey yo, you
We got
telling
an
me
MVP. We got an
quarterback
MVP.
is
We got an MVP quarterback.
not
You
anymore.
don't. You
Not
don't.
anymore. We have the best quarterback in our division. You don't.
What does that mean, nigga? It's the division. We have an
Yeah.
MVP quarterback. You don't.
Not anymore. That nigga's not MVP quality no more.
Nigga, your quarterback
He
was
wasn't
never
this year.
in the conversation for MVP. That nigga's made of graham crackers, nigga. Him and his ankles.
That's false.
How
He
about
had one
that?
Nah,
injury.
he
had
was
one
straight this
injury.
season.
He had one injury.
Like, he's a
He-
fucking burger with no fucking lettuce, ketchup, or nothing on it.
A
That
catastrophic injury too that could have ended his whole career.
I'm not even gonna fry that nigga. First of all, you kind of look like this nigga Banks. I understand your bias, nigga. I understand your fucking bias, nigga. I see what's going on right now. Y'all try
Why
to
this nigga Reggie Noble just called me Dak Prescott?
Yeah,
Yo,
he
listen,
said
y'all try to
Reggie
tag
Noble
team. Y'all
is
see what's
very
going on,
funny.
y'all Cowboy fan niggas, man. Look, this is Dancing Bear doing the halftime special. You know?
And fucking came back to that beard.
Yeah, whole time. Whole
Wait, is he talking
time.
about Dr. Dre?
No, shit.
All the Russian bots are back.
Yo, did you see they were talking to Mary J. Blige talking about she not getting paid? They don't get paid for the halftime show?
She didn't know that.
How the fuck? I didn't know that. Why? How is this even a thing? How are you doing this shit? What are you doing it for?
Yeah, she don't.
Publicity. You Mary J. Blige. You on power.
I will say this. I think doing a halftime show gives you the versus effect, I believe.
Yeah.
Where I think you do the half show, I think them streams jump. And
Nigga.
Mary put out an album last week.
Nigga, listen to me.
That's all right.
I can't put it no plainer than this, my nigga. Everybody else is making money. Why the fuck wouldn't people performing? That doesn't even make any sense.
It sounds
Like,
No,
it
like
really
you're right.
doesn't make any sense. There's plenty. It's the most advertised driven budget money shift in fucking the year. And out of everybody that you could think of that not pay, the fucking entertainment, and then niggas try to rationalize that shit with exposure. That's crazy. That's crazy talk to me.
it's not new though. If it were
I don't give a
new,
fuck how old it is. It's irrational.
No, you right, but you know what it is? The niggas that feel like they don't need the money probably do that shit. The niggas that's up.
Dog, niggas would never do that. Let me tell you something. I hear you. This is the most cash cow day in advertising in the year. Nigga, my crime by day is advertising. Like, nigga, this is the day that you want to get clients and everybody wants ad space. It's the most expensive time. You
$6
get the
million for
most
30
eyes of
seconds
the
this
year,
year.
the most exposure you can get ever, and you don't want no fucking money, and you're okay with it because of exposure.
Angry
Nigga,
man.
what?
That's gonna happen. Angry man, that's gonna happen. That nigga Marshall about to perform everything.
Listen, this is the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He
You
might
don't
get
wanna
more
check- You don't
airtime
want
than
to check then? Nigga,
Nigga,
what?
Oh no! I'm not talking about the check. He's saying Angry Man is saying he's mad that M is getting more stage time than Mary. Mary's there for hooks. Marshall's there for
I'm
songs.
not surprised about that.
Yeah, no one's surprised. It's football.
yeah, that nigga is about to. He might
Nigga,
have more
Eminem
time
is
than
football's
K-Dot.
favorite. Eminem is football's favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit about to be called Eminem and Friends. They gonna act
Nah,
like Mary J. Blige and
nah.
Dr. Dre.
No, it's for real, Dre.
It's
for
Dr.
real,
Dre.
I just talking
It's
shit.
Dre,
I just
bro.
talking shit.
Yeah,
I just talking shit.
Doc is hip hop Quincy Jones, and this is where he'll show. This would be a great showing of. I'm looking forward to the show.
Yeah.
We can have a friendly $1 bet. Who cusses first here?
Everybody.
Man.
Mary.
I was
Knowing
thinking
her.
Mary too.
You see how she did on the show we was talking about before we came on air?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers, she gonna say that shit right on air.
So come with the the Mary dance, nigga.
That's
Also Mary. Hey man.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. The sipping paint just me and you. What you trying to do?
got this dancing bear helmet. I've been waiting to motherfucking try out. Keep that
Halloween
shit
almost coming up.
Keep that shit at the top of my closet for a bitch like you, girl.
Wow. All right. So who wins?
The Rams. Aaron Donald against that offensive line, bro.
Yo, I hate
Burrow.
that. I hate that they so you a Cali brother, so I respect it. I hate that everybody ran there because they know they're gonna get a fucking chip or some tag team up shit, offense, defense, Von Miller, all these niggas ran out there. So nigga, as much as it hurts me to say it, these niggas are in our division. Fuck that. I'm going with the Bengals, man.
Natty.
That's crazy.
That's crazy coming from a Ravens fan, yo. But
Listen,
I hate that groupie ass Ram shit. LA don't deserve no fucking championship. Them niggas is groupies, dog. Y'all niggas run there, get a fucking football team, and now everybody go there, and now it's fucking Von Miller and all these niggas, and y'all got this prima donna ass shit. Man, fuck that, man. Go through your fucking, take your L's, get your bumps and bruises like everybody else that had to earn it to the fucking top.
But
I
that's how the
could
team's
not
constructed.
disagree more. I love seeing guys like what's the nigga from Detroit? Get out of
Matt
Detroit.
Stafford.
Yeah, Matt Stafford.
I'm not mad at Matt Stafford though. Let me keep it a buck. I'm not
the
mad at
nigga was in the basement his whole career. The best, the most shiny thing of it in Megatron on a garbage team, and he had to deal with it. And the nigga was loyal. The nigga was at like on the off season talking himself into going back to the team. Like, nah, we can do it this shit. Nah, you'll never do it in Detroit. Like, you'll never do it. It's
I'm not
never
mad
gonna
at that.
happen.
I
And
ain't
he
mad at
finally realized it, yo, in the first year, he go right to the Super Bowl. That's ill. That's
Yeah,
ill.
but it's not because he's clear it's a team game. Nigga, they're stacked at every fucking position, my nigga.
Yeah.
True.
Nigga has like the top fucking 2-3 receivers in the fucking
Well, yeah,
league.
Cooper Kupp. How'd the ball get there?
Yeah,
they got a white receiver.
From their amazing fucking line that everybody went there to go play for. They signed as a fucking free agent. How they fucking defense? Everybody went there. It's not their fault. I'm just saying. For me, like, man, fuck that, man. I'd rather see the young boy that just got there with his young boy that was in fucking LSU with him 2 years ago, and they fucking finally got shook Marvin Lewis bum ass, and now these niggas on their way to try to do something. Like, that's a sexier story for me. Fuck Matt Stafford. That nigga be all right.
Hey, listen, and we got the face turn of Odell Beckham. He's finally, he actually looks like a decent.
Oh my god, he's
finally a decent acting teammate. That nigga's been a jerk for years. Then the Browns put the smut on his name, and the nigga went somewhere else, and now things seem to be different.
That nigga wins, he's gonna be fucking twerking on fucking TikTok. I'm cool on that nigga too.
Not Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey, listen, I don't even think he can keep up with the young boy. We're gonna see how that shit go. I don't think he can keep up with the young boy Jamar Chase, dog.
The problem is the Bengals' offensive line is not good.
That's
It's
what I'm saying.
It's not.
Yeah.
And Donald is gonna be doing a worm on that nigga in the backfield. It's like tackle that nigga and fucking worm on that nigga to get up. Like it's
a special nigga at all three levels of the Rams defense, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Von Miller, Aaron Donald, who is probably one of the great. No, not probably. He is one of the greatest defensive players of all time.
Nigga said he's the best player in the NFL.
I agree.
Probably.
He's doing Lawrence Taylor shit.
For a nigga that doesn't touch the ball, that's crazy.
He's doing Lawrence Taylor shit. Remember back then, if you seen it, y'all was small, but you know what I mean, you can see the highlights. Yeah. Lawrence Taylor was changing the game. This nigga got championships off that.
I seen LT, you know what I mean?
I seen
Snotty.
I seen Ray Lewis, you know what I'm saying, that Ed Reed cut a football field in half on niggas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna act like we could act like we don't know that, but we know what that's about.
When you use the word cutting, what do you mean by that?
Listen, you mean acquitted? I meant acquitted or cut. You know what I mean? Listen, man.
I was acquitted, but I did it. Right. I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I ain't the police, man, nigga. What your man Nas say? It's logic. As long as it's nobody that's in my
clique. Yeah. Nah. Ray Lewis was a great coon. I mean linebacker.
That nigga definitely cool. We don't like that nigga without shoulder pads. I got
that nigga big coon, man. Big.
He be wearing them Steve Harvey ass jackets too. That told me everything with the shoulder pads.
I did not. I said I was back there. I said, Jacoby, you're gonna run the ball. I said, nigga, if you
shut the fuck up. We gonna pray.
That nigga definitely speaks in Jerry curl.
That nigga did a prayer on the field. Nigga, if you don't start this game,
somewhere, nigga.
Yo, hey yo, you ever seen a nigga, a real super heavy Raven fan get too happy and he tried that little dance Ray Lewis used to do at the beginning of the game? You ever seen a nigga do that in real life? I be
No.
feeling bad for them niggas.
hey man,
You're hold on. Sorry, Banks. Fever, you're a liar. Fever, you're a liar. You are a liar. You're a liar. You may have. I ain't gonna put that smut on you. You've definitely seen a nigga attempt the squirrel dance.
Listen, man, respect the scroll dance, my nigga.
Never.
That nigga speaking raccoon suit.
so not the beer. He got the raccoon.
Yo, listen, man. That
On
nigga's
that note.
different, bro.
Outstanding, man. On that note, I am IlFam79, your social media choice. AKA on Anderson the podcast, and AKA Captain Broil, Bando, Brew Diamond, Phillips, Sticky the Dragon, Steamboat, Podshan Podcast's favorite podcast, the Potty Pipe of the podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dente and Ice, and my tag team partner.
Big Year, FVLO at FEEVLO. That's Fevalio on everything. Tell your thickest son I'm taking, but I'm chilling tomorrow if she is too. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I hope the Super Bowl, these niggas end in a fucking stalemate tie. Fuck both them bitches for real, because they're not really Ravens, so I could care less. Shout out to everybody that's not here. Bogey Balboa, you know what I mean? The bogey smoking vegetarian. My brother Diz, smoking and drinking. My brother Mathematics. Nigga, you know I don't really like you like that. You know what I mean? Don't even care if you come back. You know what I'm saying? But I love you though. Yeah, and to my brother to the southern.
You already know what it is. Banks at the BVD Pod. Banks at Show Your Work Net. Like, subscribe, all that type of shit. The Almighty Beige, aka I be everywhere but nowhere at all, aka Math. I need that Jamal CD.
Jamal fades them all.